What is going on there, guys? Kempy here. Today we have a double header of massive games where if we win both, I'm pretty sure we might as well cancel the season here, finish it off and give us the title. We'll be on nearly 80 points in just 33 games and we are on some unbelievable form. Thank you guys for all the support on all the videos I'm uploading recently as well. You guys just keep absolutely smashing it, and a massive shout out to you guys that watch each one of these Wrexham videos day in, day out. You guys are absolute legends. If you can, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you do not miss out on anything else and any of the further Wrexham content. You can tell today is the same day as a recording yesterday because I've been absolutely buzzing to play the game. I literally cannot get off it. I am now in the middle of February and it's the two games that I said I would bring you back for. We beat Rochdale, beat Grimsby, drew to Hartlepool and smashed Exeter in our last game with Paul Mullen getting just the 4 goals, so not many. Today we have got a double header away from home against Salford, who were predicted to come top of the league, and third placed Swindon as well away from home. If we beat Swindon, we'll be 18 points ahead, I think, if my mouse is correct there. 18 points ahead of third place. So, I'd like to think we can, in fact, do that. But today we have Salford. Let me get into that and build the team, and I'll bring you guys back for that beautiful Football League presentation. Right then, Salford, massive team, class of 92. We are finally at their ground this time rather than them coming to us. Predicted to come top of the league, are sitting mid-table. Today we've got a team of Wilson, De Craig-Cogley, Hayden, Dimitriou, Garbett, Nerfville, O'Connor, Davies, Blackett-Taylor, Mullin and Super Ollie Palmer, who scored 4 in the last game I played. So I'm expecting him to get a couple more. He in fact got goal number 40 of the season, which is absolutely outrageous. But that's just what he does. He scores goals for fun, and I'm not surprised. He's going to get 50 this year. I didn't know if he'd do it last year. He'd just come short. He might even get 60. So we look forward to Ollie Palmer breaking records on records on records this season, and potentially for the next few years as well. We have just offered him a new contract for another 3 years. That locks him until 2027, making him a 32-year-old man. He'll probably still score 40 goals a season minimum at that age, probably in the Premier League as well. So I hope we get to that point. But for now, it is Mullin scoring goals in League 2. Here he is back to goal, finding O'Connor. Nerfville down that right-hand side, finding the massive man, Ollie Palmer, who hits the post with the header. Blackett-Taylor it comes out to, and he bursts it just over the bar. Ollie Palmer has been good since coming back into the team. I believe it's 15 games for him and 17 goals. So he has not slowed down scoring either. But the emergence of Mipo Odebueko kept him in the team for a while. But for now, Ollie Palmer gets his place back up top. I think what I'm going to start doing if we do, in fact, win these next 2 games, I'll bring some of the youngsters up. And it's not long until we get that all-important youth intake. Rather than a youth intake, we've got Paul Mullen, and that is 1-0, just 8 minutes in here against Salford. I must say, this season has been very, very easy. Easier than the last one, I think, as well. The last season was, fairly easy. 115 points we finished on. I think it'll be something similar to that this season, and we've gone a division up. I think the Wrexham team is just very, very good. There's not even that many changes to it either in terms of who I brought in. There's probably 4 or 5 players I brought into this starting 11, but the team itself is just so good. And it's got such a good, strong foundation. You just need to build a little bit around it and bring a few players in. January was very dry for us. We didn't do much at all. We loaned out Jack Keeney. He went back to Ireland, to Dundalk. But in terms of bringing anyone in, we literally didn't bring anyone in whatsoever. I didn't feel like we needed to. We're 20 points clear, whatever we are. So, I don't want to waste money on players that, potentially next year we could have the reputation to bring in players that are, again, higher quality and maybe championship quality at that point, and they can come into our League One side, Mullin, and, be even better than the players we could have signed in January. So I steered clear of the temptation of transfers in January, and I'm just concentrating on finishing this season now and getting us into League One, which is very, very exciting. This game itself, also very exciting. 11 shots for us just at half-time, 5 on target. We are playing well yet again. I'm not surprised. The only game we didn't play well in, Hartlepool, who are bottom of the league. We were 2-0 down to Hartlepool, and I was fuming with the lads. brought Ollie Palmer on, and the game did change, and I brought some of the experienced lads on. I played Williams Thomas centre-back. He was having a bit of a poor game, so I brought Dimitri on. And the older heads got the game done and got it sorted and kept our unbeaten streak alive. But our winning streak did die, which if you saw on Twitter this morning, if you're not following, make sure to go and follow down there. If you saw that, we were on a 13-game win streak, which is a record in League 2. And talking about 2-0 to the mighty Wrexham. Decent finish there from Corey Blackett-Taylor. Jordan Davies playing in centre midfield today rather than Matt Craig, so we can get Corey Blackett-Taylor on because he has been lights out good as well since you guys have been gone. On that left mid spot, I think he scored 3 goals now in his last 3 games, so he has been really good. Working at the maths, I believe we are now 24 points clear of the playoffs, which is absolutely wild given that we were promoted last year, predicted to come 3rd or 4th, but this 4-4-2 tactic has just been so good. Good finish there from Ellis Ianaldo to make it 2-1, which is a bit worrying, but I'm not too fussed. But this 4-4-2 tactic, if you guys do want to see a video on that, let me know. It's slightly altered to what we did last year. There's a lot less crossing. It's a lot more built to play with 2 strikers like Mullin and Odebueko rather than having that target forward who we can aim all the crosses at in Ollie Palmer. So if you guys do want to see that, let me know and I will get that done. For the subs we're going to put Jordan Davies back out wide, bring on Justin Fezraj and Matty Craig, and Jack Barry can come on in right midfield. We will keep the 2 strikers up front playing together. Hayden is a little bit tired, so we'll bring on Taylor Ferran. It will make all 5 changes at once in the 80th minute. It is 2-1 away from home, but I believe even if we drop points here, it's not a massive deal. We're so good. It doesn't really matter. Thank you guys for watching this video as usual as well. I understand that we are now at a point in the season where we're just sort of trying to plug through it and get to the end. So it's the nitty gritty bits. But when goals like that are happening from Paul Mullin, it's still a fantastic watch. Is that another hat trick? It's his second. Blackett-Taylor scored the other, didn't he? So that is the second of the game already. Jack Barry down that right hand side doing so well. And an absolutely outrageous goal from Paul Mullin. He's just ridiculous. I genuinely think you could move that man into the Premier League. And I almost want to do an experiment of him versus Haaland and do like a sim with Haaland, a sim with him up front and keep him in that starting lineup because he is so good. I mean, he's obviously not quite as good as Haaland, but the goals that man scores, I think you could do it at any level. That is enough for the game against Salford. An easy 3-1 victory. Like I said, putting us 24 points clear of the playoffs and now 23 points clear of Swindon. We've got Swindon next up, a win against them, 26 points clear with just 13 games to go. The season could be over in February. And pretty much finishing off the season here then, if we do get the 3 points away at Swindon, like I said, we need 25 points. If we win here today, we are clear of the playoffs. Obviously, if things start to go a little bit wrong, you guys will come back. But I'm sure the way things have been going, nothing is going to go wrong this season. 26 games won, 3 drawn, 3 lost. We're just unbelievable here at Wrexham. Today, Carl Hudlin gets a start up front, which is the first time for a couple of months, but I thought, why not? Hosanna starts at right back, Hayden, Dimitri, McFadden in the back, Nerfield, Craig, Fezraj, Blackett-Taylor, Mullin and Hudlin up top with obviously Ben Wilson in goal. 3 points will be fantastic here. Like I said, we'll pretty much be finishing the season off for you guys at YouTube. I might bring you back for the youth intake because I imagine that'll be probably a similar sort of time as to when we actually get to lift the trophy. Middle of March, start of March is when I think it will all go down, and then it will just be the end of the season. If you guys do want your name in the game, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do this, name in the game players. Make sure to smash subscribe and like to this video so I know that you want me to do that too. All you have to do probably is on Twitter, maybe like a like and a retweet and show that you are subbed, and I'll do the name in the game for you. And I will do like a random wheel spin. Maybe it's just a bonus on a Thursday morning, maybe, or Saturday morning. We'll just do that so you guys get your names picked in the game for Wrexham. And obviously you can be a youth player, and you know, depending if you are obviously 5-star, you might be in the save for a long time. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure to comment down below that you do. Smash the likes on this as well so I know that you guys do want to see that. Getting back into this game, Shade has scored for Swindon, putting them 1-0 up against us, and a corner here for them Could be 2, but it's not because Big Ben has come out to collect. Mipo Odebueko is on the bench in case Carl Hudlin does not do what we want him to do today. But like I said, I'm not too worried regardless of the result here. I think the league is going to be pretty much wrapped up already. Alexander is through and it's 2-0 to Swindon. He is offside though, I can see from the lino. I believe we lost to Swindon last time we played them as well. I actually think it was 4-1 last time we played Swindon. We got absolutely battered by him. Carl Hudlin there going close. I've not missed that. Here's at corners where he gets his massive head on it and he just can't put him in the back of the net. I have not missed seeing that. Ollie Palmer is much better at them than he is. I'm going to demand more and then go into half-time and just ask for a little bit more from the lads. We do still want to win today. It's not just about finishing off the season. We do want to get probably the record points in League One, so that would be nice. Hudlin here at the near post, again hitting the crossbar. He is infuriating with his head, and I've realised why I've never started him since a couple of months ago when Palmer come back, because he just can't score. So Mipo Odebueko is going to come on as a pressing forward. We'll get Jordan Davies on as well in that left mid, as he is picked up a bit of a knock, and then we'll get Taylor Ferran back at centre back and McFadden at left back. Half hour to go then, probably for the last time this game against Swindon. Not long left at all. Just a little bit to go. Craig and Ferzaj in midfield. Not had a great game. Not got on the ball too much. Mullen with the corner, whipping it in. Mipo's not going to get that one, but he clearly goes down and the ref has pointed to the spot. And super Paul Mullen is going to have the chance to bring it back to 1-1. He doesn't miss from anywhere and he's not going to miss from the spot either. Goal number 43 for Paul Mullen is impressive as all of the rest. 20 minutes to go then, plus probably a little bit of added time. Can we steal 3 points from Swindon? Like I said, I remember last time we played them, they were a very difficult team to beat. They do play a compact 4-4-2. Obviously, we play quite a wide 4-4-2, but you can see from the heat map, theirs is much tighter than ours. So that's probably why they're quite difficult to break down. Mipo Odebueko, the poor ball through to Mullen. That's not going to give us no good and help us get a goal. O'Keefe building from the back with Swindon. A long ball over the top. Good win by Hayden. Another good win by Craig. I thought Mullen was going to nip in there and nick that, but he's not quite. Ferran's going to go over. Long ball over the top. Mullen's going to get on the end of that. And I've seen that goal 100 times from Paul Mullen. And that is 2-1. A fantastic ball from Ferran, getting Mullen through on goal. But from that distance, he is never going to miss. When he's bearing down on goal, the keeper might as well just lay down and get out of the way, because he ain't going to be able to save it. And that is 2-1 to the Super Red Dragons. Are we going to get a third then? Ferran with the free kick, going short to McFadden, finding Mipo Odebueko, finds Paul Mullen, and he would have got his hat-trick, but he is just offside. According to the lino anyway, I think he was maybe just a tad off. We will see the lines be drawn, because it was tight. Not as tight as I thought it was. He's a good yard offside there. We're going to chop it back to cautious. Time waste a little bit. And we've only got a few minutes to go. McFadden with the ball in. No one is in there to win that one. But Craig is on the edge of the box. Finds Josh Nerfville. Mipo Odebueko. Paul Mullen. Jordan Davies nearly trying to get on the score sheet as well. But well blocked on the line from the Swindon defence. Keeping it at 2-1. Mullen with the ball in. Is this just a dead rubber? It is indeed. 6 minutes of added time. Look at that. 26 points to the playoffs. That is certainly the end of what you guys see in the league, apart from that youth intake and the games that are around there. The season's wrapped up. We're going to be going up as champions, and back-to-back champions is very, very impressive. I don't want to jinx it too much, but I really cannot see anything going wrong for the rest of this season. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash a like as always, as you do every single time. Keep supporting, keep subscribing, keep sharing on Twitter. All of it helps me so much. And I'll speak to you next time.